And welcome back to rebuilding my first Minecraft world with Diamond Dog 27. And today we are tackling this dump. Woo! Oh, it's terrible. It's literally the worst part of the whole city. Got a terrible tower and a terrible piece of carpet. And a lopsided pool. And a tiny roller coaster. Yeah, let's rebuild. So it's supposed to be like one of those creepy houses that you're told not to go into, because I built a jungle temple, a desert temple, and then I found out ender chests existed, so I needed to build something for them. So you got some ender chests in here, some down in the basement, and then you go up the next story to some more ender chests. You got some webs out here to make it look extra creepy. And that's it. Quite boring. So let's rebuild. So I'm going to be building in a swamp, as that makes a lot more sense. And these are the blocks I'm going to be using. Unfortunately, there's only 3 black blocks in this version of the game, so fun. So I'm actually going to make it a game where you have to find all the ender chests in the house. I feel like I don't know, it gives it something, some meaning to this seemingly pointless build. I'm gonna put a maze in the basement, giving it a nice pointy roof. Now for some webs. Leaves. And it's done. Well, I like it. Alright, maybe a bit too many spider webs, but it's still cool. So you come in here. The game is called Ender Runner, so you have to find all the ender chests in the house. And the place is honestly like a maze. It's dark and oh gosh. Have fun! So you got the basement down here, which is a literal maze. It's not too difficult, but definitely annoying because it's really dark. And now I'm lost. Okay, getting out of there took longer than I'd like to admit. So moving on. So you can come out here and get a good glimpse of the untouched terrain. And go through here. There's an extra room over here. And up here is the secret. Yeah, I know it's just an ender chest in the attic, but it's still cool. Time for the next project. So this is the pathetic spawn island where I would quite literally come with a spawn egg and proceed to like spawn 100 mobs. No, I don't know why I did this, but I did, and it's here. So I had a small bridge to the island because this is not acceptable. It's a really small island. Really, really small. I don't know if I like it. Torches. Glowing tree. Nice. So you go over here to the calming little island with a little bench, ready to sit and enjoy the ocean. It's cute. Kind of random, but cute. Oh look, one of those caves I refused to explore when I was a kid. You know, every time I find one of those caves, I'm going to explore it. Starting with this one. Well, continuing with this one. Ooh, triple cave, yeah. Ooh. That really opened up. Ooh. Fancy. Nice. Double nice. And it goes on. Ooh, and it really goes on. No, nothing up here. Ooh, lava. Oh, whoa. Okay, I explored the other. Oh, gold, redstone. I come back. Okay, that was nothing. Who says cave systems weren't crazy before? Now they're insane. Oh yeah, boy, a diamond. Any diamond? No. No diamond? No diamond? Okay. Ooh, look, another dungeon! Oh, my glowstone. Where did it just go? Oh. Well, dungeon. This looks like it's been collapsed in like the oceans above. Oh yeah. That was pretty extensive. Got a lot explored. Still a bit left, but that's all I'm bothered to do. So this is the roller coaster I built when testing out minecarts. This dude was on there, but he's now here. Not entirely sure how, but that's okay. Let's go. So you go up and you go up and then you fall down and then you do it all again. Fantastic. So I'm gonna rebuild it. I'm probably gonna make this place like a funland district because you got that game and now the roller coaster. So it's actually gonna be really basic, quite literally just fences, then oak, wood up here, and a rail. Well, now that that's done, time to try it out. Woo! Nice. Time for the next project. So right now this is a gorgeous little tranquil pond to come and swim in. But I'm going to be changing that. I'm making it a mini water park. Dude, this thing isn't even symmetrical. Not even in the slightest. Why, noob self? So this is actually supposed to be a river biome. The terrain generator did not do a good job. This is too close. It needs to be moved. You know, actually I'll move the roller coaster. Not really what I expected to make, but it works. Alright, on to the next project. This atrocity. I think I was trying to make like something to light up the area, so this is a glowstone and a red wool mat or something. It sucks, but I surprisingly actually have an idea of how to make it cool. Now, I don't know if the dropper is still a thing, but essentially it was when you would jump out of the sky into a tiny pool of water down below, and you'd be do like colors or something, the obstacles sometimes. So I'm gonna make one of those. Yay. Makes sense in a fun land. Time to dig a hole. Alright, bedrock reached. So it's just gonna be clearing land and then putting the colors in. Woo, diamond! Woo, and now the dropper is done. Let's go! Woo, not that hard, but still cool. And there's just a ladder up here. Nice. And now for cat tower. Alright, build a tower and then tame some ocelots. Let's rebuild. So what I'm thinking, because I call this place Cat Tower, is to actually build cats as part of the tower. So I have a cat here and its feet going down here like that. Then have a tail coming up like a support pillar or something. And I'll have one on every side. Now, I don't know how this will look. It already looks pretty wild like this. But you know, I'm going to give it a go. And I'll also make this part round. Like that. So, let's go. This is even. This is not supposed to be even. Ruh-roh. Well, this one's going to have to be smaller. This is not working. At all. So maybe I'll just do like a side cat. It doesn't look terrible. It just doesn't look like how I thought it would. Oh, this tower's not going so well. I think I'm going to take a break. Got the train station to the Funland done. It's only a little thing, but it's cute. And here's the bonus station for the fort. Which wall should I choose? I think that one. Now for the wall. Wall complete. Flooding the dam. Another meteorite crash site. Nice. Okay, so building this tower is really not working. So I'm going to build the actual tower and then add in the cats. Interior time. Put some flower beds here. Waffle lights. So I think I'll have a cat whose head starts over there and then its body wraps around the tower. Sort of like a cat dragon maybe. That might look cool. Yeah, it's not working. I think I might just do it as a cat on the side. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a cat on top? So, I added a cat to the top and ended up keeping the cat at the side. I thought it was kind of cute. As for the rest of the tower, it has driven me crazy. It has taken too long to complete. So I think I'm just going to leave it for now and just consider the city as done. Yay, stage 1 complete. Woo, victory fly. Well, stage 1 is complete. In stage 2, I'll be adding extra buildings over here and maybe even some more custom trees. You know, I nearly forgot to add the cats to Cat Tower. Well, time to add them. You know, I never really realized how much the ocelots actually change when they're tamed. I don't think I like that. And now on to the next area. So this is the jungle treehouse, which is essentially just a bigger version of that other little treehouse and actually built on a bigger tree. So it's very basic, although I do commend myself for using 2 types of wood. So you got a ladder to the bottom and right up to the top. And here's your little pathetic treehouse. Now I will admit, it does have some good views, but it's quite basic. So, let's rebuild. Now I genuinely thought I built 2 of those treetop spaces, but, well, I didn't. So, stage 2 will be making this whole jungle a treetops paradise sort of base. Although admittedly this jungle is tiny and these trees are terrible, but I'll try my best. So I'll probably be using a mix of these 3 woods and glass. Ooh, what is this? Is this a cave that I was too scared to explore? Well, time to explore. Are you for real? Honestly, it's pretty crazy when you think about how different my design was from Vintage Beefs. Like, honestly, they weren't even remotely similar. Seems I just used that place as an inspiration and not a reference. You know, I really don't know what I exactly want to build, so I know it had like a curve in it. Yeah, might try that. Huh, that actually looks really cool. There might be something I can do with that. Bed. Time for the outside. Ladder up. I think that's looking cool. Now I'm actually going to put a platform up here. I just feel like it would be an interesting addition. Nice. So I decided to go for a bit of a different design with this house. So instead of having all closed rooms, it is an open floor plan to maximize the views of the gorgeous jungle. So in the corners we have the kitchen, which is small but still very nice. We have the bathroom with signs or item frames for privacy. Quite small, but still nice. And we have a table and chairs looking over the forest. And then around here we have the sleeping area. It's not really a bedroom because it's still quite open, but it is still very nice. I like it. It's different. And it actually feels like a treetop space. Well, house. Added some extra hanging lanterns and I adore it. Well, that's this area done. I love it. I'm gonna have so much fun making all these treetops houses. But that's for stage 2. Man, I don't know what my kid self was thinking, but to be. Yeah, I really don't know what my kid self was thinking. Done. Now on to the next area. Lava Falls. Now, I don't actually remember the order of events, but I'm going to assume I built this first and then build everything around it. It's not terrible, and it's kind of interesting to see the upgrade to houses with roofs rather than just boxes. However, the area is still not that great and needs a lot of improvement. And that's what I'm here for. Now I shall take you on a tour of the Lava Falls Island. So, in the background we have the Lava Falls, which is the centerpiece of the island. Here we have a converted random pool of water into an awesome pool of water, which honestly, even to this day, I like. It's got very nice torches and I really like this diamond floor. And then we have a random mushroom. I changed all the swamp trees to spruce trees because I didn't like the other ones, I don't think. Honestly, I don't remember. That was like 2012. We have the barbecue area with a ridiculous amount of villagers. But at least it's not dangerous. Well, to them. So over here you have the random pool. And then the line of houses with roofs. All of which are actually decorated with a fireplace. And some of which are also filled with a ridiculous amount of villagers. But hey, it was definitely an improvement from the stuff I built before. You have street lights. Now, it was actually when building this island, I discovered CoStar. Because, well, my dad decided to move the computer from the floor to a desk. However, in the process, managed to break it. I don't know how or why, but after that, it started overheating. I could only spend about 10 minutes on Minecraft before it just suddenly got hot and flashed red telling me I needed to get off. Frustrated, not knowing what else to do with myself, I went to the Minecraft website and watched the tutorials again. Now though they have been removed, by watching that, I was recommended other videos, a series called Coast Quest. And from there I discovered the wonderful world of Minecraft YouTube. Now this barn is actually based off of one of the things he built in his world. Though it is completely different, it still helped me to change up my building style and actually add more details. Plus you also have the farm based on a villager's farm, but in spruce wood. Now from the farm we go over here and we have some decorated houses. Poorly decorated, but decorated. We have another one over here. No bed. Oh, there is a bed and it's invisible. Wow, that's interesting. And then we have my house, which looks atrocious from the outside, but it feels better on the inside. And then you have what I'm going to assume was the starting houses for the island, because I don't have any roofs. Oh yeah, and then there's the Emerald Island. I don't know what I was thinking, I just drew it together. You've also got the library over here with an unfinished floor and a random tree in it. There's also this golden glowstone bridge which connects to the mainland. However, I don't know if I'm going to get time to do that this episode, but I still got to keep this bridge in mind. And then finally, here's the Chicken Island. Just off the mainland and filled with chickens. Oh my gosh. I went crazy. All these have eggs in it. Got a random bed. Yeah, this place, I will definitely try and improve it, although I'm not really sure what to do. Hey look, it's when I was testing to see if you can grow a tree on top of a tree. And yes, you can. Old Minecraft logic. Now, for those of you wondering how we actually fixed the computer, we opened up the case and blasted a fan into it. The computer lived another 6 years. And you know, I think I'll start off with the pool of water as it's the easiest. And I actually like this design, but I still change it up a little bit. You know, it's interesting to see what this island actually looked like before I came here. Ah, the original pool of water. Why is this grass like this? River? Are they for real, mate? This area. Now, I know the bridge is there, so this is kind of in the way, but I don't like the grass colour. I'm thinking that one. Nice. Add the start of a path for the bridge, and yeah, I don't know if I'm entirely happy with that, but for now it's gonna stay. So I actually want to plan this island out rather than whatever atrocity I built before. So this is where the bridge is gonna be, right down at the bottom. Then we'll have my awesome house, still in the same spot. Who knows what it will look like. And then you'll have the other two houses right there. And then I will build some more houses here. More than just the two. Now, I do want to have more houses on the island than what is actually there. However, that might be for a later date. So I'll build that other row of houses over here. I don't know if I'll be putting more in or taking some away, but this is where they're all gonna go. I'll keep it the barbecue area. The other little barbecue area can go here. There's also another secret barbecue area over here. I will be moving the barn over here, so it's on this little island part rather than taking up space on the better part of the island. And then I will still have the crops next to it. Now, as for the path, it'll obviously curve around to my house, these houses, and these houses, plus also go out to the barn. Should probably also have some sort of path going out to this little barbecue. And I'll also put a bridge to Chicken Island. As for the lava fall, it'll probably go here. Then in the future I might add some houses here, or maybe I'll do it now. I mean, I don't know. Does this still count as part of this project and not stage 2? Nah, I invented the series, I can bend the rules. Also do that Emerald Island. Don't know what it will look like, but it'll be something. Well, time to build it. Now I want to actually start on the houses first. And honestly all they are is iron with a cobblestone stair roof. Now I actually built this at the time there was this weird glitch with all the stairs where their faces would be showing up the wrong texture. So that was extra fun. Then inside it's just a very basic design with a fireplace and shelves and an invisible bed. So I'll try and do something with that. Well, let's build. You never know what I'm going to find in an old world. Beats me what I was thinking here. And also here. You know, I think I'll flatten that part of the island. It's a bit weird. Oh, is that where I got the idea for the stair being there? Huh. Interesting. Tree. Honestly, this little place looks like it's been attacked by Endermen. And this is peaceful mode. So these are the blocks I'm going to be using. Similar ones to the city with cobblestone details. And spruce leaves for the plants, although they blend in a lot, so we'll see how it goes. You know, I actually give them a proper bedroom this time, rather than whatever that was before. Let's try this. No. Bed. I'm only using wood doors so the villagers can actually get in the house. Otherwise I'd use iron. Yeah, it's not too bad. I would like more detail, but every time I add something it just looks terrible. On to the next house. Now I'm going to have this one more block out. Let's see if it works. Why is it always nighttime when I'm going to hit record? No. No, I don't like that roof. Nice. Maybe a bit over detailed, but okay. I didn't leave the interior empty like BWO taught me. A couch, 2 bedrooms, and an attic. Well, onto my house. Oh, my house. Now I can't pretend it's great and that it's anything more than an iron and glass box. However, it does have a bit of character. And I did actually really like this house when I built it. Well, not so much from the outside. But the inside? That was another story. Now with this house I did something a little different. Instead of building a box and then filling it with rooms, I built from the inside out, which gave it this sort of character, this vibe and atmosphere that I really loved, and that I would always try and replicate in my other builds. It's kind of interesting though what I actually took inspiration from. Because I built it from the inside out, the rooms were larger than what I had previously been working with, which made it a lot better than my other builds. I also like to have heaps of glass around, and I also was starting to decorate with carpet. Well, it was only wool at this time, but I tried my best. I was also experimenting with fire, bricks, and here is my favourite place. The indoor swimming pool or hot tub. For some reason this place is just a vibe. I could just imagine swimming here and watching the sunset, and it would be amazing. The views are also pretty interesting if I had my render distance a bit further. So yeah, it's just, I love this place. It has a strange, awesome memory. Now upstairs we have what used to be just a balcony, but then I covered it in glass. The wolf area with all my wolves that I would then take on adventures. We have the fireplace that actually has a chimney and random table and chair. Lookout with a pumpkin. It's when I found out they actually had glowing pumpkins. That was cool. And my bedroom. And I know it's got like a tiny bed in all this space, but that's how I built it. And then we go upstairs where you could watch the sunset from this gorgeous window. And honestly, it did look really pretty and give a lot of good vibes when I was little. And honestly, even now it's still pretty cool. So up here we have, I don't know, it's supposed to be a bedroom. Honestly, it just looks like a random dumped bed, but okay. A plant and just open space. Now, interestingly, here was where I discovered iron golems existed. Now, I had no clue these things even were in the game. So when I got a jack-o'-lantern and put it up here and then it spawned an iron golem, I flipped. Like, I didn't even know what this could possibly even be. It was not good. Now, interestingly, to study this bizarre phenomenon, I spawned it on this island again and then looked at it. I didn't know what it was. I kind of also thought it was hostile, so I must have blown it up with TNT. I also interestingly pushed one into the ocean because I thought that I could drown it. I didn't know at the time that they didn't actually drown. So you will find that at the bottom of the ocean, he is still here to this day. And that is where he's gonna stay. Okay, enough stories. Let's build. Now, I will try and build it from the inside out again, but I will just keep in mind some of the shapes. Okay, I'll be rounding this off and I'll probably keep the stairway as well and this balcony area. But I have to see what I can come up with. Oh gosh. Oh, that looks so bad. Anyway, moving on. Ooh, surface iron. I think I'll put the horse stable, whatever that was, here. I love how my house is always the most eccentric whenever I build in new areas, and all the villagers just live in boxes. You know there's no kitchen in this house? So I'm going to add one over here. I'll still make it go up one block for the bedroom. I kind of liked that. Working on a bathroom. You know, when working on this, it feels like I'm on one of those home redo shows where I make a terrible house look good. Here on Diamond Dog Designs, we take a noobish build and turn it into an awesome build. And today we'll be tackling this place. So when I was a noob, I built this house and I thought it was really cool at the time, but now I'm realizing it's not that great. It doesn't have a kitchen or a bathroom, and I don't even know what's happening with the upstairs. And that is where I come in. So after days of long, hard work, I have finished the house. So instead of that boxy design of those odd triangle windows, I have changed it to something more dynamic from every angle, with curved windows and leaves hanging down, even an antenna for extra detail. Now instead of that tiny design with no character, I have changed all the floor to birch wood, even added extra furniture and paintings for detail. I have even installed a lovely little kitchen. Now that tiny sunroom at the side of the house, I have expanded it, added a couch, jukebox and even a side plant. Now though the hot tub design wasn't bad, I still felt like it could use a change, with extra leaves and torches to give it a luxurious feel. Now from that tiny little slither of a staircase, I've widened it into something much nicer. Now upstairs we have an interior worthy of the title of home, with a couch overlooking the island. I kept the fireplace, but I also added a bookshelf for an extra homely touch. Now from that odd large bedroom, I've actually made it smaller, but given it a more cozy feel with a large bed overlooking the gorgeous views of the ocean. I have also added a lovely mid-level bathroom. Now instead of that odd glass wolf area, we now have an outdoor patio, complete with a table and chairs, and hanging plants. From that odd little stairway up, with windows that didn't actually match the stairs, I have changed that to 3 large windows with a small art gallery at the side. And we continue to capture a gorgeous sunset. Now upstairs we see the biggest upgrade. Instead of that awkward space that seemed to be meaningless, I have added a pool table, a lounge room overlooking the island, an extra bathroom, and 4 fully furnished bedrooms. Now for the reaction. Whoa, it's so different. It's so amazing. Just look at all the new details. It's just absolutely beautiful and I love it. I'm so thankful that they actually managed to turn my noob shack into something amazing. My pleasure, and thank you for being on the show. Now to update the map. Hey, that actually looks really cool. Well, that's all I've got time for this episode. Bye. Next time on rebuilding my first Minecraft world. This, that, and those. This video brought to you by these memes.